Hello everyone, thank you for watching the channel. My name is Steph. I am a producer and a DJ as Melody Man, but I'm mainly an adrenaline junkie. I love skateboarding, I love electric skateboarding to be precise. I never skateboarded before until Casey Neistat showed me the boosted board. So eventually, yeah, this is one of the toys I've got. The Kuberg Freerider is my main source of pleasure for the moment. Although we saw in last video it blew up, this is actually a video of me receiving the parts and unboxing them, actually also putting them together and actually comparing the hardware difference, because Kuberg needed to do some mods and actually I need to do some stuff here as well, so let me unbox it. So yeah, along the new tire I really needed, because mine was completely bald. They sent me those connectors, you can see right here. It are the Anderson connectors. It are easy plug and play connectors, but I still need to attach them to the battery, which is quite new for me. Don't know really what this should be, but it could have been the kill switch, which is new to the model I was driving. It still had an on and off button. Now, as I explained before, I had a 2016 model. There are quite some modifications and upgrades being done over the years to the newer models, and mine just wasn't prepared for the new controller and the new parts. So they sent me a kill switch. They sent me a new throttle. They sent me a new mode select button. And I can clearly see this is the engine with a new sprocket, well, a 10T sprocket. They found out I was driving a way bigger sprocket than standard, so which had a big influence on the acceleration curve. Now you can imagine they upgraded controller, and the battery is still disconnected, of course. It's time to put in the motor and to connect the wires from the controller to the motor. Actually pretty simple to do. It was a couple of months ago when I took it apart, and I videotaped everything so I could review it, but it actually looked pretty obvious to do it just first go. But what I eventually did change was the direction or the orientation of the motor, so always make sure the cables arrive on top so the cables are protected and the cables can slide in between the metal frame. So no cables are arriving down below. As I mentioned, Kuberg changed the sprocket, the main sprocket you can see here in the middle. Because this is much smaller than the one before, my chain got so loose. Eventually there are a couple of solutions for tightening up a chain. There are a couple of solutions for that, and we chose the easy way, I think, was moving the wheel backwards. There are two bolts that are meant to do that, so you can just tighten up the chain if you put in a smaller sprocket, or you can actually loosen it up if you put in a bigger. So it's actually all prepared to do that. It's so hard to see me struggle with this, but I'm actually looking for the best orientation for the cables already, so yeah, you can see I had doubts about that. Yeah, I'm not a rocket engineer, I'm just a simple guy, so this is actually, child's play. Just needed to figure out what the best orientation was. So I actually think my battery died on the last video. I'm not sure what happened, but not so much more interesting than the things I actually explained already. The chain that got too loose, so that's a detail you need to look out for if you change the sprocket. This, in my opinion, was the most delicate part. You can actually see the fully charged Kuberg battery laying down there with the wires, completely dismantled. And then my body without anything protecting him or any protection gloves. So most delicate part. He wasn't too afraid apparently. The job only took 5 minutes, and after reassembling the battery into the bike, the bike was ready to test, and I was ready for the first ride with the 14 kilowatt controller. Woohoo! Yeah, it's back together. It's back together and operational. It looks sexy. So I always thought it was an attractive bike. But after driving right now, it's a real beast. And you'll notice in the next vlog, there are so much more things to demonstrate and to show you. First thing I will do is try out different speed modes. I think this was mode 3. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and watching.